In these questions, guys, what they want you to do is they want you to find the volume. They want you to calculate the volume of the following objects. Okay. So what you can do is you can do it. The first two are easy. Okay. What you do is you just break them up into two segments. So what I'm going to do is I'm technically going to break it up into a front, and I've broken it up into block A and block B. Everybody happy enough with that? Block A, block B. Now, can anybody tell me the dimensions of block A? So volume of block A is what? 24 in height, yeah. It's 12 across. Now the 12 wasn't written there. How did we find the 12? It's 40 from here to here, but part of that is made up of 28. See the way it's 28 from here to here? That in turn means it's 28 from here to here. And that means there's an extra 12 on the bottom. So it's going to be 24 times 12 multiplied by, and then how deep do we go? 12. You can see it there, can't you? So that's 12 there. So it's 24 by 12 by 12. Will somebody let me know what that is? Anybody? 3,456 centimeters cubed, or is it meters cubed? Centimeters. Okay, says it there, guys. Everything's in centimeters. Okay. This 12 here. See the way it told me it was 40 from here to here, and then I took away the 28. That's going in the same direction because 28's shorter than 40, so that means there's an extra 12 going that direction there. Okay, guys. Next part after that is we're looking at the block B. Block B is 28 across. It's 12 deep, and it's 14 high. So what's that equal to when you multiply it all out? 28 by 12 by 14. Anybody quickly? 4,000? 704. Shh. Okay. Now add them together, guys. 4,704 plus 3,556. 8,000. 8160. Okay. That's that one done there. Okay. Now, the next one we're going to do is we're going to do question 5. Okay. Now, won't spend all day on these. Okay. With question 5. Okay. Oh, sorry. Before we do question 5. To do these ones, see the ones with see the ones that aren't basically boxes mixed with other boxes. Okay, the ones like this, what you'd have to do is you'd get the area of the face. So you don't care about the 24 for a minute. It's like a John, when you're a pan of bread. You know the way it's sliced, and the faces are always the same size if it's a good pan of bread, that is. Okay, so what we're going to do here is this, guys. We're going to find the area of the triangular face. How do you get the area of a triangle? A half base by height. Okay, and what we're going to do there is we're going to get a half 9 times 8, which is going to be just 36. Okay, so 36 centimeters squared. That 36 represents the face. Okay, once you find out what area the face is, then multiply it by the depth. Okay, so it's going to be 36 multiplied by 24, and what's that? Yeah, just give me a minute, I will do. Yeah, 864. Shh. Yeah. Okay, lads, just don't call out. Just do the calculator. I don't know predictions. It just really throws me off. Okay. Now, that's 2 and 3 done. Now the likes of question 5 and 6 are the harder ones, alright? So with question 5, what you're going to do is you're going to get the face. Now this object is not a triangle nor is it a rectangle. It's what we call a trapezium. A trapezium formula is this formula I have stored in the corner here. Okay, A refers to the top height, so A equals 4. Your B value refers to your bottom or your base length. Your H value is the difference between the line A and the line B. What's the H value? 6. So what we're going to do is it's going to be 4 plus 14 divided by 2 multiplied by 6. That is going to be 9 multiplied by 6, which is 54. Okay, 54 centimeters squared. That 54 refers to the area of the face. Now what do I have to do once I get the area of the face? Times it by 25, and what you get? 3,850 centimeters cubed. Okay? 54. Will I change it? Thank you. Okay. Now, that's how you do them. With this last one, it's slightly difficult, okay? The reason why it's slightly difficult is it's broken up into 2 different sections, okay? So you're going to have to do 2 different parts. So, you know you're going to multiply by 40. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting the face, okay? So to get this face, here's what you do. Just draw a line going straight across. And what you've now formed is basically a triangle on top of a rectangle. The rectangle is going to be 12 across and 6 up, which is going to give you 72. The triangle is a half base by height, isn't it? So it's going to be a half 10, but what's the height? It's 10 minus 6, which is 4. So that's going to be a half 10 times 4 when you're doing that. You add them together, and then you multiply by your 40. The height is 10, yeah, but it gets cut off at 6, and then the extra 4, it belongs to the height of the triangle. So it's a half base by height for the triangle. So you break it up into 2 sections, get their areas separately, add them together, and then multiply your answer by 40 at the end. Is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one to you guys anyway, okay? So I've done 2, 3 and 5 so far. Now, what they do here is they say for each of the following, calculate the volume of each prism. A prism is a 3-dimensional object that has volume, okay? And another definition of a prism is that its shape or its area remains the same all the way through, like a piece of pipe, or as I said, a really good loaf of bread that stays the same all the way through. Delicious loaf of bread. Now, what we have here is we have the area is 27.5. Everybody happy enough with that? And then how far does it go in? So just multiply 27.5 by 4.4, and you can find out your answer quite easy. Anybody? 121. So 121, and it says dimensions are once again in centimeters up here. Okay. Next part after that, this is where it gets slightly more difficult, is the likes of these ones here. I don't think we have to worry. Would we have to worry too much about this one? It's 1.2 deep. It's the steps are always in what, 0.4s, aren't they? So you can divide it up into how many different blocks. You're dividing up into 1, 2, 3, 4. You're dividing up into 5 different blocks. Each block has a width of 0.4. How deep is each block? 1.2. The only problem is finding the height, isn't it? And the height itself would be, I reckon it goes up in 0.2 every time. So the first height is 0.2, the second height is, third height 0.6, fourth height 0.8, and last height 1. Just calculate all 5 blocks separately and then add them together. Do you understand the volume of 5 blocks? You're going to use length by width by height, and you're going to have to do it 5 times. There's going to be 5 different parts that you're going to add together at the end. Is that alright? Makes sense? Okay, finally, this is the harder one. Okay. The diagram shows the design of a swimming pool. Calculate the capacity of the pool in meters cubed. Okay. What way should I do this, do you reckon? What way should I break it up? I could do like a box on top, or box with a triangle, and then multiply by the depth of 16. So I'll get rid of that second part for a minute, okay? Why don't I find out the area of this part here? Then I'll find out the area of part B. And once I find the area of A and B, what should I do? Add them together and then multiply them by 16, and I can find out the area, right? So calculate the capacity of the pill. Fair enough. It's area of A, anybody? A equals, was going to be 1 across and 1 down and 60 across. The 25 is to here. So it's going to be 1 multiplied by 60, which is just 60 meters squared. Area of B, anybody? It would be 60, but 25 meters went to the shallow end. So how many meters do I have left for the deep end? 35. So it's going to be a half 35 times. Now what is the depth? It would be 10, but that's for the shallow end, or the shallow part is 1 meter. So that makes that 9. So 35 times 9. So a half 35 times 9 is 157.5. Okay, so 157.5. Add them together and you get plus your 60. Oh wait, plus my 60 gets me 217.5. What do I need to multiply that by now? By the 16 to send it back to depth. My capacity is 3,480 meters cubed. 3480 meters cubed. Okay. Yeah. Now, guys, if I can just get your concentration now, alright? They only use these questions. This is exactly what they've been going after in the Leaving Cert the last 2 or 3 years. They're grand for like letting you use the formula and figuring that out. That most people are expected to do that. Where you really earn your money is these like questions where you have to convert units and you have to just think outside the box a little. This is where they get you, okay? So what they're looking at here is calculate the time in hours and minutes. So you'd underline that, hours and minutes I need. Taken to fill the pill with water if the water is delivered by a pipe at the rate of 10 meters cubed per minute. So what do I have to divide this by? Every second it goes up 10, doesn't it? And I have to figure out how many times do I need to fill it full of 10 to get it all the way to 3,480. So 3480 divided by 10. Now 348 minutes, okay, and once again, that's easy. But what most people forget is the delivery of the answer. How many hours would that be? 5 hours, 48 minutes. Now I'll show you a way to do that. Some of you, did you divide by 60, did you? So when you divide by 60, 5.8, is that us? Okay, just one sec. 5.8 is correct, but you gotta change it to that's metric system. If you press this button here, 5 hours 48 minutes. That button there, that converts it to 60s. No, just that button there. Okay, lads, for homework.